Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast Network. This is We Are Error Season 1, Episode 19, Religion and Droogs. If this is your first time checking out the podcast, thank you so much. Please go to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. We're at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at /We Are Podcast. With that said, on to the podcast.
We are Error.
Hey everybody, welcome to the We Are Error podcast. This is Duck. I am here with Jake and
Hobbs.
And listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have been drinking, we have been having a good time. And what is the We Are Error podcast? Go ahead and mock me, motherfuckers. I don't care. It's a podcast where we talk about movies, entertainment,
music, news,
whatever the fuck we want to talk about. And we're going to go back into the whatever the fuck we want to talk about territory with this amazing philosophical debate that we have begun coming off of the Mandela effect, talking about things like the Matrix and the computer-generated reality we most likely live in. And I want to talk about, have you ever glitched before? And by that I mean your reality, for whatever reason, pixelated for even a brief second.
Yes.
It's happened to me. I've been on substances, I will say, where this has happened. Or I'll have a moment where I get a tracer feeling. Which, if you've ever taken certain things, you'll experience a tracer. That's okay. I've literally seen a glitch, like a screen that looked like pixels and stuff like that.
It just pixelated out and then refilled itself.
Exactly. What the fuck is that?
People will say it's a disconnect from your mind to your eyes, I guess. Mm. Like, there's just something not clicking there where you can't, see the full picture. And that's all it is just something biological.
It could be, and I'll give you this, because I used to be a drummer, and one time I was playing at a show. This actually happened twice one day. We played 3 shows that day. It was a great fucking day. I was playing drums, and I hit myself right in the pupil with my drumstick. Happened twice. Both times, you know what I heard? Click. Like when a light goes out, you tap a light too hard and you hear click like that. It's exactly what I heard. Was that psychological? Had to have been, right? It was fucked up. So what you're saying is the glitch could be just something that's a representation of something.
I'll give you an example of something that I experienced that I thought was kind of weird. Was about a year ago, I was walking past Gloria's. Gloria! I heard car rev its engine really fucking hard, and I thought of nitrous oxide for some reason. NOS, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then my mind goes from there to NOS energy drink. Mm-hmm. Remember that? It came in a little fucking NOS tank bottle. So I was like, man, I haven't fucking thought about that in a while. I look over to my right, and somebody's walking into Gloria with a fucking NOS energy drink bottle in their fucking hand.
All right, yeah.
I don't know what that fucking means, but you don't see him very often, and it's weird that I had that fucking thought right then, and I look over and I fucking see what I was thinking about. I didn't see it before that. It was all triggered from hearing a car motor. Right. You know?
So what is...
And it's I don't know, it's almost like it...
I hear what you're saying. Here, I'll give you one. The other day, I'm literally walking around, in the back of my head I'm hearing, "Let's ride all night." Montel Jordan's song from back in the day. Let's ride. Yep. Fucking love that song. That song was probably my sexual awakening. I'm not gonna lie, because I saw them fucking chocolate ladies. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus. But the point is, I'm thinking that. Fucking walking to the showroom. One song later, all of a sudden I hear, "Let's ride."
You're like, no fucking way.
And I literally was like, what the fuck? I turned to Joe. I was like, dude, I was just thinking about this song. And he goes, motherfucking The Secret, motherfucker. I was like, all right, Joe, calm down. I didn't know you read the book.
Holy
all right.
shit, yeah,
I don't know if this falls into this category, but I was 18 and we had a sectional. I was taking a nap on one side of the sectional. My mom was doing a cross stitch because my aunt was going to have her third baby, and she was doing a cross stitch. And the cross stitch, each corner had a bow. And she had, I don't know what was going on, but I dreamed that I asked her this question: "Hey, Mom, how much you got left to do on the cross stitch?" She goes, "Oh, I have 2 bows in the corner left." And I wake up, I was like, oh, that felt really real. And I asked her, "Hey, Mom, how much you got left on their cross stitch?" And she about to answer, go, "Wait, stop. 2 bows in the corner." She goes, "Yeah, exactly. How'd you know that?" And it's kind of weird.
Motherfucking Rain Man, dude. That's why you're beating up other tards and shit. You're like,
because you're not. I know this. You're just kicking my dog playing like you are.
Definitely not a tard. Definitely. I guess the cross stitch.
That was my bad.
No, but seriously, that's fucked up. And there's experiences like that throughout life that happen. We could get into the philosophical stuff. The one last thing I'll bring up. The idea of deja vu. Have you ever experienced deja vu in your life?
Oh, several times.
Okay, Hobbs?
Throughout my life.
Ish?
Maybe ish. I would say ish.
There's a theory on deja vu. It's before you come to this earth, your spiritual being creates a roadmap. And when you start experiencing deja vu, based upon what you experience and also what is going on at that moment, that means you are on the right path or you're taking a step
A lot of my deja vu moments actually come from dreams for me.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, that's the whole point
Yes.
of deja vu.
Yeah, that's where I
I
get
just
mine
thought
from.
it was like an actual experience, and like you go further on down your timeline, and you just oh shit, I've experienced this. But for me, it was like there will be days.
Well, if you have a dream and then later on in your dream you re-experience something that you felt in your dream, is that what you're saying?
there are times where I like switch deja vu like through dreams only, like, and for some reason, I die in all my dreams. I always end up getting murdered.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
And
Okay,
like
so
on these deja
hold
vu
on.
moments, it feels fucking familiar and similar, like to the point where I think I'm about to get murdered right now.
So
like,
I guess
it feels that real.
that kills the theory that if you die in your dream, you die in real life. Then, right?
Freddy Krueger style.
I know, because I remember this happened like last month. I was at work and I had a dream that a thunderstorm just came rolling
So,
in and a lot of fog.
Did
appeared.
you die in your dream, or did you feel the moment that what would have made you die? Like if you were struck by a lightning bolt and then all of a sudden you woke up.
In every dream that I've died, I've actually died. Like I've been shot, I've been stabbed.
That's
I've always been
fucking
murdered.
insane, okay? Because I've had dreams where I've died before, but I always wake up at the moment of death.
I stay in.
No, I'm with Javi on this. I've stayed in the dreams where I actually died, and it's terrifying. And take it a step further, I went to hell. And that is one of the most terrifying things whenever in a dream you think you are in a hell-type situation, fire and brimstone, because that's how I was raised. In a Baptist church, extreme Christian, fire and brimstone, you're going to burn for every little thing you did.
Here's what's fucked up. When I was 9, I had a dream that I got electrocuted. My body physically convulsed,
Right.
like to the point where I woke up. I could smell singed hair.
Oh, shit. That's not good, man.
I'm not kidding.
You had like a thermal blanket on you
I
or
don't know
something
what
that was hitting
happened.
you?
And also, that same summer, I had a dream where I fell. I woke up and I felt like I hit the bed.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was like 9 when those fucking dreams
Yeah, that's
happened.
terrifying. How did we meander to the dreams?
Like I was just going about my deja vu's, and I remember like,
Oh, the deja
Yes, have
vu.
your deja vu.
That's what I want to talk about. My deja vu. What Javi was saying. The dream idea of seeing something and then it becoming a reality. I knew places I was going to live in 4 or 5 years based upon the dreams I've had. In fact, I can calculate certain things that are going to happen in my life down to the month. Right now, I know the next time I'm going to get laid is in March. Just saying it, ladies. Whoever it is going to fuck me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be in a relationship with this person. In May, I will find a serious relationship and I'll have a summer girlfriend. Can't fucking wait. I know these things are going to happen. Don't know how I know these things are happening, but I just know these are going to happen. It sounds weird saying it out loud because I've never said it out loud.
I cannot
but
fucking wait.
yeah, well, for me to get laid, me either.
All of it.
It's been a minute.
I
It's been a minute.
I want it all to be true, and then I can fucking worship you and praise you.
Oh,
at this point,
Thank
like,
you, my
you'll be
child.
new God.
Thank you. I'm going to be trying to get laid so
Called
hard
it.
in March.
He fucking said these things are gonna happen. I'm gonna
Drunk,
fucking
You know
follow
what?
this guy.
I'm gonna pull the John Smith Mormon style, and I'm gonna go get a hat and put some tablets in it.
Dum 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 dum.
But no, the dreams I've had.
Joseph Smith.
I had a dream. Thank you very much. I apologize. Alcohol, where are you, my friend? So I had a dream that I lived in Greensburg, Pennsylvania before I lived there. It was about 2 years before that. And in the dream, I went home to my apartment. I was hanging out with my friends, but in the dream, I was tired and exhausted. Like, you want to party? I was like, I can't. Too tired. The reason why is when I lived there, I worked 2 jobs and I never got a day off, so I could never party. But
Cut
I
to
knew
2
that was gonna
years
happen.
later.
Yeah, exactly. Hits. And it was even more fucked up is the only difference was the apartment was almost set up the exact same way, except for I lived on the second floor, and it was in a different location. So these deja vu instances aren't always perfect. But they do happen in this way where, like you said, it comes to you in a dream state. Or if you're in a moment of deja vu, you're like, man, I fucking lived this before. What is going on? And you can calculate that back to the moment that you dreamed about it or you thought about it previously. And what's important is when you get to those moments is to focus on the feeling that you have in that moment and what comes next. Because deja vu can be a negative thing, but most likely if you're on the path, it is a roadmap to your life and it's a positive thing. So if you haven't had deja vu in a long time, something might be wrong.
you know, I'm gonna like kind of rephrase my deja vu. It gives me the feeling that I had in the dream. Like, because I remember, like, a few weeks last month, I was at work and the storm came rolling in just like it did in my dream. And I remember in my dream, I felt kind of like, oh, this isn't good. And I remember when it happened, I was like, holy shit, this isn't good.
Well,
And it kind of like, it was like, holy shit, I dreamed this. What happened in that dream? I was racking my brains, like, did I die in that one? Did I die in that one? Am I about to die right now?
to me, my DV is just the sensation of I've already fucking done this.
Right.
Like this has already happened. Like, why am I doing this again?
Yeah.
Like, I've already... Well, obviously, I assume it's in a dream that I feel that, like, I can remember that.
And it was kind of like a Sisyphus effect.
What's a Sisyphus?
You don't know about
Other than a
Sisyphus?
wonderful fucking
know
word
what
to
a
say.
Sisyphus is.
Yeah. Man, I threw a couple Sisyphus in my life. What is a
Well,
Sisyphus?
Sisyphus is the Greek god that was like he was punished by the gods, and his punishment was like you have to keep rolling this boulder up a hill.
Oh, okay.
And he had to
Yeah.
keep doing it over and over again.
Over
I
and
want to hit the
over,
top this
yeah.
time, which is where
hit
the
the mic this
definition
time.
where the definition of insanity comes in, doing the same thing over and
Yes,
over again,
expecting
and
different
expecting a different
results.
result.
Well, I've lived the Sisyphus life. That's all I'm going to say because
Yeah.
I've done that quite a bit. I want to talk about something that's really odd, but it do have it in my life. It happens quite a bit. Angel numbers. Have you guys ever heard of this before?
What the fuck is that?
It's a sequence of 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666 numbers.
666.
I see 9,
I
11.
see 666 a lot.
Oh, do you, Jake? So,
do.
well, now when you see that, what does that represent to you? What comes in your mind?
The fucking devil.
Wow, wow, wow.
But to me, it's all shock factor. That's why I embrace it, because I don't believe in either up or down. Like, I just think that once we're done, we're done. Like, how fucking stupid would that be? Like, yes, I mean, it makes sense because people have to justify, like, why people murder people or do whatever else. But people who have lived a good life, you know, they have to go someplace different than the people who fucking lived the most extreme fucking life. Like, so this had to be made up. It's a construct.
Well, I mean,
right?
a lot of the ideas of heaven and hell come from the Catholic religion they brought in because they needed a shock factor to get people back into the church to start putting money back in the
Well, I
coffers.
like the way Lewis Black describes it.
It's all about morals.
It is too. I agree with that, and there's nothing wrong with having a set of morals. And I think a lot of people get pissed about having a set of morals based on the fact that you will get slapped at the end of your life. If that's what keeps you in line and keeps you acting right, that's what you need.
See, yeah, that's not me anymore. I used to think, well, you know, I don't want to spend eternity in hell, but I don't believe in a heaven or hell. I really don't.
Not at all?
Yeah, no, I don't.
When did
Like,
it change
that
for you?
why does that make sense? Do I believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay.
Do I believe in Bigfoot?
Do you?
I want to,
Yeah.
but I
Well,
don't.
You're right.
Just stupid fucking thing. Demons, goblins, trolls. It's all the fucking same thing. It's all mythological lore. That's all it is. It's just to fucking scare people, keep them in line. But I also understand that people do need to be kept in line. They do need something like that to fucking make their minds go right. That's fine. There's too much technology. There's too much fucking common sense. There's too much intelligence in the world to determine.
But I just want to ask, so you're not going to be in my cryptozoologist podcast that I'm doing next week?
I love cryptozoology.
All right, then
and
you're
yes,
in.
I want to believe in Bigfoot, like
Okay.
I said.
All right,
I didn't
just
say I
saying.
didn't. I
I'm
said
making
I
it.
want to. Yes,
All right.
I love cryptozoology, and I want to talk about the fucking thylacine. I don't want to talk about the skunk ape. I want to talk about the fucking Sasquatch.
I really want to talk about the skunk ape. Question number 1: would you fuck a Bigfoot if she was hot?
She would have. Did she have like the ass
She
of a
thick
baboon?
with it, man.
Did she
She
got an
thick
ass like
with
a
it.
baboon?
Yes.
I'll fuck it.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you're right too. Number 2: when did you change your mind on believing those things? You were raised
Probably about
Catholic-ish.
25, 26 is whenever I just finally just said, fuck this.
And
It's
you're
not-
Episcopalian, right? Is that what you were raised?
grew up
Yep,
Episcopalian.
that's all he ate was fish.
Yeah. That's pescatarian.
No, it's both.
He
now.
believes in fish.
Like, whatever. It's all fucking...
Was this after your experience with the shrooms and stuff like that, or was this before?
That had a lot to do with it, I think. But also, I got involved with a girl who I
Was a Satanist?
pretty much converted
Oh, yeah.
to Satanism.
Oh yeah. Are you being serious?
No, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. Close enough.
Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong about that
Those are
either.
hardcore people right there.
Seventh-day Adventist. I got baptized as a Seventh-day
Dude,
Adventist.
you gotta watch
We went
out.
to fucking
Waco's
church.
right
It's
down
like,
there.
okay, so Seventh-day Adventists, if you don't know, they're pretty much like Jewish people, except for they believe that Christ is their Savior.
And they're
they
waiting
go to
for the
church
end
on
times.
Saturday. They avoid eating pork
They're
and stuff
devout
like
as
that.
fuck.
Yes, they are.
And they want that end times, baby. They want that end times.
God, so did I.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I joined up.
Right.
You're
like, bring on the Armageddon!
please let me
Yeah.
get off this mortal coal.
Yeah.
So,
So you for this, you and this girl
I-
together.
okay, I've lived a life as a Christian man. I lived a life as outsider. Now I live a life
I was going to say, as a Bigfoot?
as a Bigfoot. I lived a life. Once.
As an
Yeah.
I can even say
Agnostic Bigfoot
Yeah.
is what I was.
You know what? You should start your
no,
new
but
thing. Is that
you know, look, the way that I look at it is, we have to be here for some reason, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's the only thing that is certain to me. We're left to our own devices. So everybody praises God, says this, and this is the lifelong argument from the beginning of time. Like, why would you let all these bad things happen? If you're truly loving God, you want everybody to fucking be happy, and you want paradise. And then we have these parables as to why we don't have these things. Like, oh, it's because 2 people fucked it up for us back in the day by eating the goddamn apple that we shouldn't have fucking eaten, and now we all have to live in eternal sin. Why? Why does that make sense to anybody? It does not make sense. What it is,
it does not make sense.
Yeah.
Look at Chewbacca. If you live in Orlando, he does not make sense.
You knew what I was talking about. It's like a 7-foot tall Wookiee live on Kashyyyk.
Look at the Wookiee. Look at the little Wookiee.
Indoor. What 3-foot tall you are? It does not make sense.
It does not make sense.
But seriously, I mean, it really doesn't. Like, fuck me if I'm wrong, and if you don't see the same way that I do, but I've lived enough life, and I know that you get a good feeling whenever you do something good, and you get a bad feeling whenever you do something bad. That's all that matters. You live that way that life leads you. And then you see at the end, and honestly, I think it's just you hit the reset button and you wake up someplace else.
Back to the Matrix idea of it.
You go someplace else.
I had a theory for a long time.
That's what reincarnation is. You're hitting the fucking reset. You come back as whatever else. Or you go to a different fucking galaxy or a different fucking planet. Or you come back as a fucking dog or cockroach.
And did you see him in my kitchen? Is that why you pointed to it? Because the traps are up?
Oh, no.
Hobby's like, I noticed.
I usually point to the kitchen whenever I talk about cockroaches.
You're not wrong. The traps are
out.
out.
I would be pointing to my kitchen usually.
What I was going to say, your theory almost of the returning to the cosmic entity and then coming back. I had a theory for a long time that maybe we're all just a collective hive mind. And we're gathering information that we take it back to the universe, and then it comes back. Hobby was hurt by that idea.
Well, who's to say that, okay, the people that do go off the fucking chain, and they do become serial murderers and the worst fucking sadistic people that you know on Earth, why wouldn't they get another fucking chance at making it right? You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us have to, like, maybe we had to go through the learning process. Why do you have to get condemned somewhere?
You're getting into a Cloud Atlas, man. If you ever saw that movie, that's the idea.
But I know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you had to, like, who knows? But nobody fucking knows. So why am I going to believe that there's somebody all-knowing and all-powerful who's going to fucking judge me over something that I do and say, like, you know what, you're not good enough for this, but you can do this. Okay, so who's to say I eat pork? Is that going to be the fucking thing that fucking condemns me from going to heaven?
Maybe.
Am I going to go to hell because I eat pork because my belief is different than the fucking Jewish or the fucking Muslims? Mm-hmm. No. Why does that make sense? How are they wrong? How are they going to go to hell because they don't believe what Christians believe? Why does any of this make sense? It's all a construct to make people feel better about not knowing what fucking life is.
I think it's like it's run by people that can't accept the fact that maybe this is fucking random. There's no big meaning behind this all.
That's exactly what it is.
And they just see it as a fucking security
They need a belief.
People need belief.
They need to believe in something.
And that's what I was saying earlier. People need a set of beliefs to live by. That's good. If people need a set of morals, that can be good too. The only problem I have with religion is when people go to the extreme and start killing people over that belief. And every religion along the lines have done a version of that.
I will say there's 2 extremes. You got the Middle East extreme where they start killing people over their religious belief, or you have
the Spanish Armada,
the North American fucking religious belief where they want to fucking push it on everybody. Like,
but you're talking like the Enya.
I'm talking about working in the goddamn stew business, and my meth head buddy gets sent to the pen for 9 years. Comes out a born again Christian, tries cramming his fucking shit down my throat because he had to become a born again Christian because he fucked up on the outside, and got busted for meth.
But once again, this is a series. He had to reform and have that set of guidelines. Not everyone needs that set of guidelines.
But he's trading an addiction for another addiction.
Absolutely. We all do.
That's all it is.
We always do.
Yeah, I know.
We always do.
But that's human nature.
The thing is, if I stopped doing this thing, I would
be doing something else. Yes, you 100%. Had to choose the lesser of 2 evils a lot of times.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's all filler. That's all it is.
I'm not going to disagree with you because I
don't
honestly
expect
don't know.
you to disagree with me.
Here's
I'm just stating my point.
In a very passionate way. I'm afraid of you right now. I'm not going to lie. You're like, I'm going to beat the shit out. No.
I will fucking kick both of your fucking asses. You look away and rub your fucking mustache again, I'll fucking punch you right in the
Yeah. What was that look? You did do a couple little tweaky-deaky looks. What were your thoughts? I want to know.
On religion?
Yeah. Sure.
That shit got knocked out of me the time I was 5.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So would you say you're on my page or you're
I'm on your page. I've been on your page since I was 5.
Okay.
Because
He got angry eyes now, too. Go ahead.
what really shook the
I'll take
religion
another
out
shot.
of me was the fact that I went through 2 major types of abuse that no child should ever have to go through, both sexual and physical, and the fact that people are, oh, if you do something bad, all you gotta do is just ask God for forgiveness, and you can get into the gates of heaven. I was like, are you serious? This fucking monster? All he's gotta do is, I'm sorry, God, I didn't mean to fucking take Javi's child away from him.
Bam.
And bam, it's like, fuck that shit. That's not the God I want
That's
to
some
believe.
real fucking shit right there, though.
I know.
It's like, ever since I was like, no, fuck that. This is bullshit. That is
I've
not
always
fair.
had issues with the idea that somebody could go into a church and kill 20 children and then go, God, I'm sorry, and I mean it. Boom. But I also have a theory. I don't have the right to judge somebody on that level, and I am a very judgmental person. So I try not to. But at the same time, yes, I think there are flaws within a lot of the dogma that is presented, and I'm not okay with those things. But I also understand, like I said before, people need these strict set of guidelines and rules to live by a lot of times, whatever religion or whatever
And
fad
also,
they
when I
find
was a
it
kid,
in.
my grandma pretty much life applied me. She took me to, like,
She had you in a
synagogues.
boat with a tiger?
No, she, like, took me to synagogues, Jewish temples, synagogues,
What?
mosques, and I just realized, like, every main religion pretty much had the
Pros.
same fucking thing.
Clink.
Don't be a fucking dick.
Yes.
And that's it.
Every fucking religion is built on the same fucking
Just don't be a dick.
principles.
Just be cool. And it's kind of like...
So
if
our
you look at
religion
it
that's
that
coming
way-
your way, ladies and gentlemen, don't be a dick.
So if you look at it that way, almost every religion says the same
D-Bad
thing. But they're
Church
going
coming
about
soon.
It's like
can't
every
wait.
religion says the same thing, but they just go about it a different way. And it's kind of like, make up your fucking minds. You just got to pick one.
That's not untrue.
The fact that people can just think that they're going to repent on their deathbed
Yeah.
and all is forgiven.
They call that a foxhole prayer is what that's called, because people in war, when they're in the
yes,
foxhole...
of course, and they read their last
It's like,
rites.
oh shit, I've been an asshole all my life. I better fucking ask
Well,
for
no,
forgiveness.
because they killed people that didn't even necessarily mean it.
Right.
And
And
Like,
it's
because they
terrifying.
did it because their country needed them to.
Yep.
So there's a difference. You're being drawn between what your country needs, you're a patriotic person, and what God believes. But also at the same time, your country is telling you these people are communists and they fucking need to die and they're going to grow up to be communists and everything else. It's the same thing in fucking Vietnam was the main fucking catalyst.
You throw scared children who want to be brave into a situation where they have to kill or be killed, that I think falls under a different set of rules. And I think that that's the problem is, in my mind, I go, all right,
But
thou
how
shalt
can
not kill.
those-
But
how-
they were thrown into a situation where they have to kill.
How can those set of rules exist whenever the people that are preaching the set of rules are sending the people into that
Not
fucking...
untrue.
You know what I'm saying?
Not untrue. But once again, that's all political gain. All that. A lot of that shit. And I'm not taking political side on this.
True, but politics and religion fall hand in hand.
They do, especially since the Reagan era, whenever the Republicans and
Dude,
the
since
religious
the beginning
right...
of fucking time.
All right, you're not wrong. I'm talking about in our modern economy. They went after the Christian base. There's nothing wrong with that. Christian base tends to be rather
Christian
Republican.
base is also loaded with a lot of fucking money.
Okay,
Well,
that's
but
fine.
also,
But what I'm trying to say is that's
no.
why the Christian base and the Republican side go together. They went after the televangelists. They went after the Pat Robbins and the people like that. And they formed that together. That's fine. It's a political move. That's what happened. Most of the people I know who are small town people are Republican
Same,
because of their
same.
Christians.
My family.
And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And they're good fucking
They
people.
are.
They
and
are
there's-
amazing
They
people.
got the message that was delivered from it.
Exactly. And
Okay?
that's all it was. They went to church, and church just happened to be a little bit
Yep.
on the right side.
It
That's all it
doesn't,
is.
like...
We're not saying religion makes bad people,
No,
okay?
not at all.
Not. If you need religion, that's fine.
More power to
But
you.
what we're saying is my biggest thing was when people would go to church and act like they're one person and then be at home and act like another person. You need to be you regardless. Of course, I go to church. I'm not going to curse and swear. I can turn that off and on. Notice I probably haven't sworn in a little bit, actually, because we're talking on a different level than we usually talk on. Okay?
Yeah.
But I feel like, for me, really got to look at that and go, you've got to be yourself at all times. You know what I mean? And you really got to put
That's
that...
what matters.
Yeah.
To thine own self be true.
Yes. Are you not yourself all times?
Always.
Are you not yourself at all times?
All the time.
And I'll give myself 70% of the time.
Well, you know what? No. I will say this. There are certain times that we do have to curve.
like
as
when you
a
were
people.
around your mother and we can't
Yeah,
curse.
exactly. Well, even still,
That's respect,
I
though.
can be myself around my mom.
Yeah, but you were very much like, don't say a
But
word.
You motherfuckers can.
You know, I think with Jake on that one, there are times where you can't be you.
Yeah. You have to
At work.
You have to curb what
Well,
you do
at
a little
work,
bit, just in
and-
general.
and
Like there's
just in
certain-
general.
I want to talk about what I brought up earlier about you changed at the age of 25. You were going to church, you were doing those things, and then you decided to change your mind. And I brought up kind of like did the use of psychedelic change your mind? What was the thing? What was the catalyst to kind of change who you were?
Okay, so I got involved with a girl whenever I was 19. She was 17, 16 at the time. Yeah, she was the love of my life for 5-6 years. She was my first, like, real love. We lived together, everything else, and then I fucked up the relationship. I was the piece of shit. I cheated on her. I did everything fucking wrong, and she still stood by me after like 5 or 6 years. And at the end, she fucking...
Just had enough?
Yeah, she fucking ditched me for some other person, and it's a long story, but either way, I met another girl after that, and I thought I was going to do everything right this time, which I did. I was fucking...
Working a full-time job, welding.
Fucking number one captain boyfriend, like fucking not cheating.
Gee
fucking,
golly, let's go, my friends.
Yes, totally.
I'm going to treat you so fucking
got
good.
converted, got baptized with this bitch.
Yeah. You know the story's coming when you say
she was the cheater, and she was the fucking bitch. And I was like, okay.
No.
At this point, I'm like, dude, okay. I'm gonna live my own life, do my own
Living
fucking
my best
thing.
life.
I had to break up with this fucking bitch. Like, she went completely full on nuts on me, and I was like, dude, I did everything. I know that I did everything right. Like, her family loved me. Like, I loved her family. Like, it was good. I was actually I got her fucking name tattooed on my fucking knuckle.
Right.
Like, that was my fucking wedding ring. Like, everything. And, yeah, she was a complete fucking nutbag.
Yeah.
And
Once again, Javi, crazy pussy. It's amazing.
Oh yeah,
just so you know.
Yeah, it was
really good.
Yeah,
They banged on the counter. Wasn't me.
But that wasn't it. You know, that obviously that was not where I needed to be. That's not what I needed.
Because you weren't being your true self.
No,
like
it wasn't. I was curbing to be.
Were you
something.
unhappy?
No,
because
I was happy until the fucking kinks in the hour started to show. Until I started to realize that she
like
wasn't...
you said, the kinsing
No,
era.
I meant like, were you like happy on like a level to the point where you realized, wait, I'm not being true to me? Like, were you unhappy?
Did you
It was only whenever
when the shoe dropped.
Whenever I realized that she was not being true, that I realized that, well, then obviously I've been living a lie because I've been trying to conform myself to her.
Right.
Which I did, and I was totally content with. And I was going to. Like I said, I thought we were going to get married. And then all the fucking cracks in the armor started to show. And then I was like, well...
Dangers of a relationship.
Yeah,
man.
well, look, clearly I'm changing myself to be like this fucking
Never
person.
works.
And this person is fucking being like this.
Yeah,
Done.
never works.
Yeah.
Done.
This
like, she fucking... Like... Done. I was
mistake.
so fucking brutal with it too, and I'm so happy for myself.
What'd you
Like,
do? Oh, this got juicy. I'm sorry. Motherfucker,
okay,
give
so
me my
like
tea, motherfucker.
The first relationship, the one that I met, the young girl that I fucked over whenever I was being myself, being a fucking piece of shit.
Living my best life.
Yeah. I felt bad about that and horrible. And so that, you know, the next time through, we got into a fight. And she fucking, like, started hitting me and, like, biting me. And I was like, get the fuck out of my car right
hit you?
now.
She pulled a fucking
Dude,
Tyson?
we were 3.5 fucking years in.
She was
And
biting
she
you.
started doing this, like, out of nowhere.
She tried to pull a Tyson.
She did it out of nowhere. And I was like, get the fuck out of my car.
Was she on something? What brought out the fucking
She was
jaws?
just fucking drunk, and she was fucking upset with me because I worked all the time, or what. I don't fucking know what happened. It wasn't the catalyst that this was not the catalyst I was looking for.
Yeah, no.
But it just happened out of nowhere, and then at that point, I was just like, dude, I'm so done with this. I'm just gonna fuck. And
Were there
I went
signs that she
single for like 5-6 years, and it's like this was the chick that I was with before I started working at Improv.
Right.
I started at Blackfin before there, then went over to Improv, and I stayed single for like 6-7 years.
So what was it? I mean, this was the second girl who went crazy, who was cheating on you. That was the first girl who pulled.
Well,
the
there's the second girl that I thought that I was gonna actually marry.
Right.
Like, I was 24, 25 at the time whenever I got involved with her.
Well, you brought up a very good point. A common mistake men make, and I've made it many times in my life, is we conform. Because a woman will tell you, I want this, I want that, I want you to be like this, I want you to be that.
But they're like, I want the pussy, so I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do anything to make it fucking
That's exactly what the fuck it was.
But here's the problem. A woman doesn't know what the fuck they want. Because if you ever truly argue with a woman back and forth, you will say, at the end of the argument, as a man, you'll go, what the fuck do you want me to do? And they'll say, I don't know. Bingo!
If I had
figured it out.
fucking nickel for every goddamn time, I said, what do you want me to do?
And then they go, I don't know.
It's like that meme with Ryan Gosling in the Notebook. Like, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want?
Yeah,
I
show's
don't know.
hot, though.
God damn it! What do you want?
When did you date Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
I said that meme with Ryan Gosling.
I was gonna say, dude, you had a very like you were.
You said it was like me and Ryan Gosling.
No, like there's a meme with
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling. From
I know what you mean,
When did you date Ryan
motherfucker. I'm
Gosling?
playing with
I did
you.
him by like 2008, I think.
Was he big?
He was pretty big, actually. And very vascular.
Oh, very fast.
Oh,
very
he was
fast.
so vain.
He had so many veins on his dick.
And while he's a Gentile, he does respect the Jewish tradition. He's circumcised.
He is
He
not
doesn't come from the
circumcised. Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's just Doc jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And if you're enjoying the podcast today, please share with your friends. It's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, back to the podcast. All right, so you changed who you were, and me and Jake talked about this before. You know, the Jake before and the Jake now. Jake is a wonderful person. Let's just blow him up over a little bit. He's a wonderful person. He's loving. He's caring. He loves his friends. If you're his brother, you're his brother. That's the period. And me and Jake had a falling out a couple years ago, and the next time, it was like a year and a half before I saw him again. I apologized profusely. He apologized. He didn't have to. And after that, it was the same way, dude. And that's what I was telling Javi earlier. I was like, that was one of the biggest mistakes in my life was having that falling out because I missed you. Missed you like crazy. And the second I saw you, we just both hugged.
It
and
needed
was
to
fun.
happen.
Yeah,
I
dude.
wasn't upset at you. Like at the time, yeah,
I was a
obviously, who wouldn't be?
It was a dick move
I'm
on my
human,
part.
but it wasn't a dick move. I understand.
No,
it was kind of a dick move.
It was a ton of percent a dick move. And here's the thing I'm going to say. He forgave me, and he said it's fine. And when he forgave me, I truly believe that because he's a good person. But you were saying you weren't always that person. Like you're saying about the first
it took
relationship.
me burning many bridges.
Yeah, to be able to find
I
it.
fucked over plenty of people. I've been the worst piece of shit ever, and it took me losing relationships that I did not want to be the person that I am. I know how to treat people now. The people that you care about, you surround yourself with,
Right.
and you do whatever you can whenever you can for them, and you let them know if you can't, and that's okay because.
So how is
you're
that
still there for them.
philosophy not better than all this stuff we were talking about before?
It's exactly the fucking same. It's just I don't have a fucking icon
hanging
over
over
it.
you.
I don't have a fucking logo or a fucking deity that is what I'm professing. But it's the same thing as everything else. Just be a fucking good person.
Exactly.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, asshole. How about you, Hobbs? Did you? I kind of want to turn this over though. You, real quick. I know we've been focusing on Jake quite a bit, but I want to get into this because there's something I do want to talk
also.
about. You said that there was an experience you had that was a psychedelic experience that changed your life. I know that's not something you can explain, but I do want to kind of talk about that idea of
You like the idea of me
but I'm
having
not-
a religious experience
Exactly.
from
And
taking mind expending.
I think the years and years that I smoked pot, I can't smoke it now. Makes me paranoid.
It's
makes
not
me freaked
pot
out.
that does it.
But for me, there was so many good times within that, and it changed me as a person. It not only mellowed me, it not only made me a better person, it not only made me appreciate the moment. That I love the time machine. For me, when I'm high, I feel like time slows down by at least 4 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And I can focus and appreciate the moment. I'm no longer worrying scatterbrain and OCD and worrying about 15 million other things going on. For me, recreational use of drugs is a very powerful tool in this world. Whether it be anything across the board. Now, there are dangerous ones you don't really want to go near. I've done almost every single one of them. But I do think that there is power in the understanding of changing your chemical processes.
Well,
now, I'm not saying kids do it. That's your choice.
I can kind of paraphrase Bill Hicks here, but everything that you love, all the music and movies you love, just go ahead and throw them out if you have a problem with drugs, because all of them are real fucking high.
Real fucking high.
I mean,
He's
that's
100%
the
right.
truth.
And he was a person who professed the idea that you could expand your mind and go into amazing places, where he says about, let's expand our minds. Let's become one with the oneness of the universe. Let's explore outer space instead of let's explore inner space while going to outer space. Let's go become more than what we could be. The man died at the age of 33 years old. Bill Hicks If you've never seen his comedy, some of the best stuff. He's respected. It's still good.
Live in peace. Why did I say rest in peace? I just did that. Like he's on to the next level.
Dude, he died in like 1992 or 1993. It was a long time
way
ago.
before he was fucking given any fucking credit.
So
Dennis Leary stole his whole persona.
Straight up did.
Stole his whole persona.
And we still got Dennis Leary. And what's he doing now? He was an amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, he died in the Spider-Man.
Yeah. The Spider-Man.
I don't have a problem with Leary, actually.
I like Dennis Leary.
I like him as an actor, as a comedian.
I really do. I like Dennis Leary. I liked him in fucking Rescue Me. But, yeah, he stole his whole persona.
Oh, I wanted to talk about that experience. For me, the experience of when I changed, like I said, when I was younger, I was a dick to my family. I was a dick to my brothers. My brother had to say to me, like, stop being a dick to everyone.
Yeah.
And then I had to get out of my comfort zone, and that's a big thing, is people get stuck. And even when we're talking about this plays into the religious aspect, people get stuck within this box, and they can't see anything outside of that box. And they can't understand that there's a whole fucking world of shit happening out here, because they are stuck within their box, and they're thinking. And what is that thinking based upon? Life experience, sure. But usually it's based upon hearsay. Somebody said this, and I believe this. And the environment, 100%, that plays into it, what you were raised in. So, for me, recreational drug use was something that the first time it was so demonized. And I was like, I would never do that. I could never do that. First time I smoked weed, didn't experience much. And I would say maybe I drank a couple times before that. But the consistency of taking it and being able to experience new things and taking myself out. And the big thing is having, and what I don't like now, is the freak out moments where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucking high. What the fuck? And coming back from that freak out and being like, boy, that was fucked up. I was in that mindset. Why did I think the sprinkler was going to kill me for 15 goddamn minutes? That was fucked up. You've got to experience that because you realize it's all kind of bullshit at the end of it. And when you come back, the only fear I have is I remember somebody being like, if you take acid 15 times, you're crazy. Where do people come up with these fucking stats?
Well, then I'm fucking nuts.
Yeah. All right. So, well, we got to get to Hobbs. Hobbs hasn't had a lot to say.
Come on.
Hobbs, did you ever have an experience with drugs that was mind-altering and life-altering?
I don't know. I got into drugs very late. I didn't start smoking weed until about 2 or 3 years ago.
All right. To be fair, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think weed is a drug. Just want to say that, but it falls under.
That's the closest I've ever came.
We're not advocating them.
Yeah, no, I am.
I'm advocating.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Straight up.
Okay.
If you can handle it, don't do the hard drugs. We're all adults here. If you do the hard drugs, know the consequences that can come with them. We've all done them. At the same time, sometimes it can be an amazing experience. Do not become an addict.
Experiment responsibly.
Yes, many for so go ahead. You for your first experience with the marijuana, if you will.
Well, all my life I've always had horrible crippling anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst shit. I remember me and my ex were going to Alabama to go visit her sister, and we left the hotel. And all of a sudden, I had the worst panic attack. My heart started going a million miles a minute, and it was stopping every 3 beats, flat out stopping, just bop 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. And I started screaming. She started crying. Jay, you're having a panic attack. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. And she started crying, just begging me to stop and to calm down. I found my heart slowed down and really went back to normal. And I told my sister-in-law this. And she said, let's go smoke a joint. You need to. And I was just like, shit, I don't really want to do this. What if it makes me paranoid? Or makes me crazy? Or if I have a heart attack from inhaling? She said, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You're going to be okay, Jay. You're going to be fine.
Oh, she was bringing you through it, good sir.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to have that guide through that experience.
She was my Sherpa.
Yep.
I do not like using the word Sherpa.
This is fine.
But,
they are guides.
And I got really high, and for some reason I felt like...
And did you hear... Dun, 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 dun.
I guess this was kind of a mind-altering thing for me, because I felt euphoric, and I felt calm for the first time in 20 years.
Did you hear the angels sing on high from their reefer stances?
I don't know what I heard, but all
ringing
those,
blitzes and bongs down upon me.
I felt so fucking down, and it was very rare to me. It was super new.
Right.
That's how I've never been calm a minute in my life. Because I was just living through the traumas of my past, and it's just it always fucked me up. And this was the first time I ever had experienced true peace.
Right.
And it was cathartic for me.
So, is that your experience for the most part whenever you're high?
Whenever I'm high, I get super calm, and I escape to that euphoria.
Have you ever taken any hallucinogens?
I don't want to fuck with that.
See, and I'm with him on that. I don't like them.
Why don't you want to fuck with that?
Well, Duck is worried about the paranoid thing with weed. I'm worried about the paranoid thing. What if I see something on the trip that I do not like?
Okay.
And it permanently fucks me.
So this is kind of what I tell everybody that does it for the first time is you know that you are taking something that is going to alter your mind.
Right.
Right? Like you know it's temporary.
Preamble?
Before you take this substance. So like you have to have that mentality before you take it, when you're taking it, whenever it's hitting, and then thereafter. But if you can tell yourself while it's going on, like, look, I did this to myself. I knew that this was a possibility. It's easier to talk yourself out of a bad trip or whatever else, and you can guide yourself into a good trip. I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying don't. But I'm saying there are ways around a bad trip, and people think that, like, well, I don't handle drugs well or whatever.
Well,
and that's fine.
My personal experience is the Kevin Smith philosophy. Handle your high. If you cannot handle your high, and you know you can't handle your high, don't do it. Now
that makes sense, but also
that means I'm saying that. Now, I'm not saying don't try things.
No, but that applies to handling your high. That means that you have to get high
to handle your high. You're not wrong about that. My experience, I have had, I would say, a 60-40 split with pot alone, where 60% of the time it has been great. It's been a Panther Piz or whatever that's called. 40% of the time, though,
Sex Panther.
If I'm too high, I go into a trippy place. I was actually talking to an ex about that earlier. One of the worst times I ever tripped, I was smoking in the circle. The weed's coming around. I'm like, all right, here it comes. Okay, yeah, you guys are cool, whatever. Okay, wow, I'm fucking high. Okay. It's going around the circle again. I'm probably not going to hit that again. All right, I'm hitting it. Okay, I feel good. All right. Holy shit, I'm definitely not fucking hitting that motherfucker when it comes back around. What the fuck? Here it comes. Oh shit. Oh, what are we going to do now? So we go inside. We start playing Rock Band. My cousin's girlfriend, I'm hanging out with my cousin. She starts singing some song. It's Creep. It's literally by Radiohead. And she is so white trash and disgusting, and she can't sing.
But she nailed it.
To be fair, she hit it. Yeah. To be fair, the kid was there. They had a kid. We were high. She wasn't high. She was watching the kid. But she's singing Creep like this. I'm Creep. I'm a weirdo. Now, when you're high, all you hear is, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I'm dealing with it. I'm playing guitar. I'm like, oh, this is fucked up.
I gotta slow down my
oh my God. Okay. We're 15 hours into this song. And then all of a sudden the baby starts crying. And then she, white trash, yells at her husband. She goes, hey, take care of the baby, will you? And he goes, without even thinking about it, goes, it's your fucking singing that's making him cry. Woo! Over. I jump up, I go, I'm done playing.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The one that isn't getting high and singing horribly did not want to get her baby, while the other people that are high just enjoying the music and the fucking bitch is singing his screwed chops.
She was a buzz.
She's a fucking bitch. It's like, oh,
yeah,
your baby. I'm a weirdo.
She was the fucking Buzz Killington, but she wasn't. She was the tripper starter, because what I was thinking was vocalized in such a way. Sherpa. Yes, she made it even worse, and I was like, we're going, gotta go, see you guys. Got in the car, started driving. My girlfriend at the time, tiny and cute, she's like, oh. She's terrified, like literally fetal position, like, oh, that just happened. I'm driving. The car starts coming in on me. It's literally like shrinking on me. I'm like, I gotta get out of this fucking car.
This is on weed?
Dude, this is on weed because my state of mind, because what I was thinking was vocalized. Yeah. And it went on a bad trip after that.
How old were you?
Oh, 23, 24, something like that. So, we end up at this fucking church. Great place to go when you're freaking out, I'm sure.
Take me to church.
But I was just like, okay, you take me to church.
Yeah.
So we're there. And then I look at my girlfriend, and she is beyond me freaking out. And she looks at me, and she goes, I'm like, no, you're good. You're not dying. She's like, oh, okay.
I thought my kids were right.
And then we get out of the car, and all of a sudden, there's giant crickets on the trees. And I'm in, like, this jungle world in outer space. I'm like,
so you thought hallucinating on weed?
I started tripping. I trip on weed. This is not a common thing. I can hallucinate, and this has happened 40% of the time I smoke marijuana. This is why I don't smoke it, because I trip.
I know for me, whenever I smoke too much, I get really fidgety and my anxiety shoots up. Mm-hmm. But like Jake says, I actually do talk myself out of it. Right. Like at least for a minute, and I always tell myself, it's going to pass an hour, you'll be fine.
Right.
And then when I'll go like that. Or
but like, an hour can be a long time when you're not having a good time.
And it's kind of like, oh shit, okay. And then I'll like calm myself
See,
down. You just gotta talk yourself down.
But this could be a psychological thing, honestly. I'm a hypochondriac. I talked about that earlier. It's most likely a psychological thing. I get myself worked up into that state of mind.
All psychological.
That's true.
Even
You're right.
beginning with religion.
From the very beginning. This existence is psychological. How about you guys? Like, what were your experiences? Like I said, I've done pretty much everything, and I've had a pretty good time. But I also know there's a limit, and there's a time that you got to stop and pull back. This is the time in my life where I got to stop and pull back. Are there experiences, Molly or ecstasy? You ever taken that, Hobbs?
I told you, weed's the only thing I've ever done.
What is that?
I'm an L07E19.
Hey.
Okay, so like whenever they said that they took pretty much everything, I took pretty much everything.
Right. Do you think, are there certain drugs that enhance experiences in the way that make them better? I think that is a very dangerous drug. We know that for a fact. You can die from it. But if I've done it before, and like I said, my rule is I will not take it unless I know for a fact I'm fucking for the next 24 hours, because that's all I'm going to want to
I will say anything in the lines of mushrooms, acid.
Psychedelics. What is an experience on that like?
It's hard to fucking
I
describe
know it is.
one's trip.
I know.
You know?
But do you
Like whenever
leave...
you feel it rushing in, if you get a good trip, and mushrooms or acid are completely different, but they kind of start off the same. You feel like the world is closing in. You see the walls and the doors breathing and shit like that. So it's like, you see your fucking, well, if it's really good acid, your
Sounds
vision,
like you enter a fucking Miyazaki movie.
your vision switches into geometrics. It's where all you see is geometric patterns, but you can still see like you, like you're looking at the things that you know that are there, but there's just like flutters, like you're looking through a kaleidoscope almost. It's fucking just, if it's really good acid. But then it's about an hour time that you spend in this state wondering like if this is going to end,
Right.
or if it isn't. Like, are you perma-frying or are you not?
Right.
So you send this.
Is that an actual thing, permafrying?
Yes, but no.
It's the idea of having the experience of coming out changed on the other side.
Right.
And some people...
But also doing too much, I think.
People have experiences where they change them completely as a person.
So you get these rushes, if it's really good, and you have to sit there for about an hour and a half, and you just kind of absorb everything. You're like, fuck, dude, like, is this going to be like...
Is my new reality.
Yeah, is this forever? Like, you know, you think about everything. Like, what are your parents going to think? What are your family going to think? Like, what do you do from now on if you need a job? Like, how are they going to put you in a mental institution? Whatever else. But then it starts to wear down, and the breathing gets less intense in the rooms.
And that's when it gets good?
And colors start appearing everywhere. So, like this room right here, it would be glowing. Greenish.
That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I do.
Purplish, pinkish, you know, because of all the colors.
Different
that are
lights
in
and colors
here.
and things, yeah.
Everything else that is in here. But those colors would, like, reflect. So it's like you're like, holy shit, you chill out. And then you're like, okay, you start thinking about these things that you were thinking about in the panic state, but in the good state. Like, well, you know what? I'm okay with where I'm at now. You know, like, this is fine.
Is it a sense of nirvana? Like we
yes,
talk about?
definitely.
How would you describe nirvana, having reached it in a way? Is that what you're saying, the comfort in the moment?
I think being comfortable with your own mortality. Mm-hmm. I think that's the state of nirvana, honestly, is whenever you know that you're
going to die.
Yeah, well,
you don't even think about
just that. Well, I mean, that too, but, you know, we're in the panic mode in the first hour whenever you're like, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, you're thinking about death, you're thinking about life, everything else. But then when you become accepting.
That's crazy. You
become
go
acceptable.
You have to go through that turmoil to get to that point to go, I'm okay with
this.
Yes,
exactly.
It's a weird thing.
It's a struggle.
I think I've been through nirvana before then, because there have been times where I've been, like, just super happy to the point where I'll actually say to myself, you know, I could die today and I'll be okay with that. Like, it was like that good of a day where I could die today and I'll be okay with that.
Right. So, longevity of nirvana, where you were just a perfect day.
It was a perfect day. And what's fucked up, that was the day that me and my brother and my mom went to go see Wedding Crashers in the theaters September 5th. And then we went to Best Buy. We got this X-Men game that was brand new. And I remember thinking on the way, I was like, this is a pretty perfect day. I could die today and be okay. My mom was like, it's a weird thing to say. I was like, yeah, but
doesn't matter.
It's true. It's how I feel.
It's the truth.
And then 11:30 that night, we got a call. My grandma died.
Oh, that's lame.
And so it was kind of like Nirvana, and then it hit me.
Yeah, dude. That's
like,
not good. For me, the feeling of Nirvana, I've experienced it a couple of times in my life without the use of any psychedelics or anything. For me, it's always been a metallic feeling. Almost like if you accidentally, purposely put a fork into a light socket. Have you ever felt electricity flow through your body where there's nothingness? You become part of the electricity. It's a terrifying feeling. Okay?
A little bit, yeah. I think so. It smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah. But for me, it's a metallic feeling. It's a sensation that goes through your whole body. For me, it's a feeling of contentment and acceptance, and everything's going to be okay. It's a tingling emotion that radiates through your whole body where thought ceases to exist, and you just have a moment of like perfect clarity where you go, I'm okay with all
Everything's
this.
going to be okay.
It's nothingness, and it's everythingness. It's a bizarre connection you have to the entirety of everything.
A detachment from all of your fucking material
Yep, you don't care about any of
shit
it.
in life.
I've never experienced
But
it for a long
accepting
time.
everything else.
Everything. You accept it all, and that's why I said,
Yeah.
what is returning to the cosmic entity? Maybe that's something
Truly.
that's part of it.
And I feel that, like, whenever I did these things.
Yes. And like I said, I had that experience without having a psychedelic in me, so I've experienced the feeling of nirvana. So I'm like, I've been there. It's a wonderful feeling. But I do like the idea, too, of like the contemplative and philosophical nirvana that was reached by going through all the turmoil of realizing I changed the chemicals in my brain. I know something's going on. I'm experiencing and seeing something never could be seen before. It's, you're 100% right. Riding the wave. Right now, Jake's on the wave.
All an emotion,
It's-
man. Like,
Well, the idea of flow. If you can find flow in your life, you can find contentment. A lot of people can live within flow. I'm personally not one of those people. I would like to be able to do
I've
that.
become one of those people.
And that's the experience I was talking about. That allows for you to appreciate the moment and be in the flow.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a sense I have had the beautiful trip where I felt like I was seeing God and I know where my life can go from here and I know what, like, I'm accepting of my own mortality. Like, if I think anything bad's happening to me, I'm just like, well, if I go, I go.
Right.
Like, I don't be like, oh, let's go get checked. I got a lump in my throat, so I want to get my whole jaw cut off or anything. Like, nah, I'm just gonna ride it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know,
And just enjoying the moment. A lot of people can't do that in this life. A lot of people can't sit back and go, I appreciate this moment for what it is. But it's a realistic expectation of going, if I'm always reaching for this, I never appreciate the journey. And if you can't go along with the journey,
see the forest for the trees.
if you can't see, if you don't look out, let's say life is like a car trip across this country, and I just got to get from A to B, and there's nothing in between. But the truth is, it's not A to B, it's A to Z, and everything else in the alphabet happens in between. Yeah. And you've got to
get thrown all kinds of fucking wrenches in your goddamn life. You never know what's going to happen. But I think the point of it all is understanding that it's part of life.
Right. And it's giving you a life. All these things are giving you a life.
It's building you.
Exactly. Because eventually we're all going to reach the Z. Eventually we're all going to reach the end. And I want to be...
Some sooner than others, some longer than others.
Yeah. And I want to look back and go, I had a life. I enjoyed it. Even now, at what we call middle age, I look back and appreciate even the bad times and go, you know what? I was lucky to have those and survive those things and learn from them.
There's a theory that goes around that only people who are truly afraid to die are people who live a life of regret.
Yeah.
And I think about that, and it scares me. Like, it shakes me to my core. Because I don't want to be fucking on my deathbed or wherever the fuck, wherever I would go out, like, in the middle of a chokehold and be like, shit, I should have done this, I should have done that.
God damn, that's the way to go out, though.
Dude, a choking?
Yeah.
By choking?
Who wants to be laying on their deathbed with their family surrounding them, as opposed to fucking being choked out by something that you never talked to?
I think I may have had this conversation.
That would be the best death.
Like, I think I had this conversation with a coworker where I said, how do you think you're going to die? She goes, I kind of want to die in a car accident, like Fast and Furious style. I was like, I can see that. She goes, how do you want to die? Like, I want to die, like, saving somebody or killing a home intruder that, like, shoots me, but then I take him out and I just have my final words.
You want to, like, Breaking Bad.
I want to go out on my own terms, like, on my own 2 feet. I don't want to, like, fucking get done in by cancer or fucking heart attack.
Shotgun to the dick.
I don't want to go that way. I do not want to go that way.
But I like quote from Hot Tub Time Machine.
And then what you talk about, like, A to Z, the left, the chip. I also think with all the wrenches life's throwing at you, when you get to the end, you just got to learn to let go of some of those wrenches.
You do. It's hard. It's hard.
And those I know my wrenches keep me stuck in the past a lot.
Listen, some people are going to have a life that is fulfilling for them, okay? Everyone has a different definition.
No, nobody
experience.
has a life that's fulfilling.
Nope.
I can fucking guarantee you this shit. Everybody regrets something in their life that they wish that they would have done right the first time. Like, we're not the only fucking people who feel regret or sorrow or anything.
Okay.
We can move on from our experiences, but I think that's part of life. But, we all have regrets. Like, I shouldn't have done this.
I have a million regrets.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But that's fine. That's part of the fucking life experience.
This is the thing. You will always have those potholes in life. You always have those terrible,
Yeah, but
horrible
no one
moments.
has
One of the
clean
greatest fucking memes I've ever fucking seen ever is imagine whenever you're on your deathbed and you die, and then you fucking zoom back up into an alien body with a bong in your hand and all the aliens around you asking, how was the trip? Like, wouldn't that be the greatest fucking life ever, though? Like, that would be so fucking dope.
You're not wrong about that. I like that. Remember in Rick and Morty, whenever they play the game in the arcade and it's like Ted and it's a whole lifetime and it comes back? Maybe that's what this is, though.
Seriously.
We don't know, man.
We don't know, and that's the
theory.
human fucking mystery.
I've had that theory a million times where I'm just like, maybe I'm somewhere having a dream right now and this is all a dream state and one day I'm going to wake up and it's
Look,
gone.
we talked about
It's all
Mandela
second.
effect, we talked about parallel universes. Why can't any of this be possible?
Dude, this could all be
What if
simulated.
we're all
Exactly.
just like...
What if we were to say that Christians are wrong to begin with?
Did you
and
say
Muslims,
Christians?
I say Christians. We don't know.
We don't.
Like, I also like to think that maybe we're going through Groundhog's Day, except instead of like one day it's in lifetime, we have to like do it over again to the point where we get it
Thank
okay.
you. I hope that's fucking more.
And then, like, if we do get it right, like, we get the Futurama ending where we have the action. You want to go again? Let's go again.
Yeah, let's
And
do
that's
it.
100% probably what it is. And also, Bill Murray got wicked fucking laid in that movie. Just throwing that out there, ladies and gentlemen. He got wicked fucking laid.
Oh, because he fucked Andy McDowell like 1,000 times.
He fucked that groundhog, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Punch Tony Phil.
Oh, God,
Well, fucks a Tony Phil.
Oh, man. But, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a bit of a philosophical debate that we're having tonight. A little bit of an interesting drunken ramble and all that.
These have been like 3 solid shows that I've really enjoyed.
And
like,
good
back to back.
shit. Good shit. Because you know what? Honestly, y'all, I appreciate you guys and I appreciate that we can talk about this stuff and have a good time.
I love both you motherfuckers. Y'all
Love
are
you
both
too,
my
guys.
brothers. I will fucking do anything and everything for y'all. Y'all
Fuck
my
yeah.
bros.
And I second that. And also, we moved furniture tonight, so we...
Yeah, reciprocated.
I'm just saying. So, y'all, thank you so much for listening. And next week, we'll go back to a more of a normal podcast. Thank you again. This has been Duck. I've been here with...
Jake.
And
The Hobbs.
please, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good shit. I've been drinking. Podbean, Spotify,
Stitcher, Twitcher,
Android Music,
Twitter,
Come on,
iTunes.
have a good time.
Pornhub.
Join us at We Are Air on
Yeah,
Facebook.
we need to upload a Pornhub.
Yeah, we should.
Oh shit, we did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah, Pornhub.
Y'all, we're gonna be on
You can share
Pornhub
Pornhub
next week.
videos on Facebook now.
Dude, wouldn't it be fucked up if somebody's
You
looking up
sure
some crazy goddamn
videos
porn?
on Pornhub now.
Dude, people are looking up like ancestral fucking sex on Pornhub, and all of a sudden it comes up, We Are Air, and I'm like,
No, they're taking out of context. We're supposed to be in this
you know what?
regular sex.
Me looking this up is an error, and I need to listen to this.
You are error.
Y'all, have a good week. And there it is. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you have enjoyed it, please do not forget, share with your friends. That is how we grow the network. And if this is your first time listening, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcast here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Bagu, a video game podcast featuring me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood. That's where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. Don't forget Heroes Gyros, a Dungeons and Distractions side quest. Me and the boys were sitting down, we're playing some D&D, we're having so much fun. You can go ahead and start that from the beginning of the journey, Season 1, Episode 1. You're going to love it all the way through. And finally, I hate being sober. Personal stories from epic people. I'm going to sit down with some of the most epic people I've ever met in this world, and we're going to talk about their life, we're going to talk about their trials and tribulations, and we're just going to talk about their journey this far. Head on over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. Also, head over to the Facebook group, We Are Era. We would love to see you in that group. And don't forget, if you've enjoyed the podcast today, share it with your friends. That's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, do not forget, support local comedy in any way that you can. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.